I am Verna Smith, and welcome to another edition of Issues in Focus. It is January, as in January 9th, but the issues of 2009 remains with us, unfortunately. There is no way I could start this morning without talking the economy. Yes, I am Verna Smith, and this is Issues in Focus. And the number one issue for this morning, for this day, and probably for the remainder of the year will be the economy. It's the economy, it's the economy, it's the economy. Here is it. December figures are in, and for the month of December 2009, the economy lost 85,000 jobs. It was a surprise to the administration, and of course it's a surprise to us on mainstream, because given what the projections were, we anticipated that we would hear that more people were hired and that the economy was in truth and in fact picking up. But as it looks, mainstream is on a stranglehold. Is it from Wall Street? That's the perception. Mainstream needs a bailout. Will we get a jobs bill from Congress? Mainstream wants to go back to work. Will we get the opportunities that were given to the big banks that failed to start over again? So we're talking 2010. We're talking the economy, the economy, the economy. Mr. President, it is the economy stupid. Yes, we want health care. Yes, we want energy. Yes, we want a green economy, whatever. But for right now, the one word is jobs. Jobs, jobs, jobs. I can't emphasize that hard enough, because without that, we are absolutely going nowhere. When we talk 2010, when we talk moving forward in this nation, the question is jobs. How will the Geithners, the Summers, the persons at your table who represent the economic roundtable, how are they planning to address this issue? It's pressing, and without an aggressive move to get this fixed, 2010 elections for the Democrats are going to be awful. So again, our major issue for the day, the economy. It is beating us on Main Street. Wall Street having a great time. Those of us on Main Street struggling for survival. In the richest country in the world, yes, the economy started in 2005. So again, I'm not putting all the blame on President Obama, but of course, he's the new president, and unfortunately, it falls into his lap, and he must come up with a solution, and fast. Number two, we're talking terror on Christmas Day. We are all hearing about what has been happening with the young Nigerian who made an attempt to blow up a Delta flight from the Netherlands, from Amsterdam, and we know that he's in custody in Detroit. And of course, we are hearing a whole lot from the Cheneys in particular, and from others on the GOP who believe that President Obama has not gone far enough or used as many words, terror, 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 to say that he is concerned about the safety of the nation. I call that a lot of bull. I mean, we don't need to be terrorized to the bejesus to understand that Al-Qaeda is a threat, and that whomever is in charge in the White House, whether it's a Republican president or a Democratic president, they would do what has to be done to keep the nation safe. So this Cheney attack, which I'm glad that some of the GOP have realized that, there's no politics about safety. It's about safety for Democrats, and it's about safety for Republicans. There are times when I wonder, are the Democrats the stepchildren in this nation? Are Democrats patriots? Are Democrats signed up and going to the wars and get killed as Republicans do? Because why is this feeling I get from time to time that the people on the GOP have all the answers for the rightness of what's of concern to us, but the Democrats are somewhat not sure on what they want to do? I think that's a lot of bull. I am neither a conservative or a Democrat. I'm about the issues as they address this nation, and when I talk about the issues and not always about the politics of it. because if we delve on the politics of it, we never get to the real answers. So I will give President Obama kudos for taking the stance that he has, for taking time to get the answers to the facts, not only giving us opinions and of comfort to say what he has done. And I think what he has presented to us in terms of how he intends to fix the system is laudable. Number 3, Ed Schultz for senator from North Dakota. Yes, progressive radio host and television host on MSNBC, Ed Schultz of the Ed Schultz Show, has been offered an opportunity to become senator from North Dakota. Interesting, isn't it? Ed is one of those progressives on the radio who fights for what he thinks mainstream is missing. Ed fights for what he thinks the middle class has been missing. And yes, the current senator from North Dakota is retiring, and Ed Schultz got a call and said, would you want to be it? But is this a Machiavellian plot? You know, Ed is out there hammering like with a sledgehammer to say, get mainstream going. And someone said, we need to bring him in the tent. Is that it? I don't know. It's just interesting that Ed got the call. Not that he couldn't do the job, but I think he serves all of us better at the chair in media. We need people in media who can speak not only from Wall Street, as that stranglehold on the economy continues. So we are talking terrorism. Yes, Congressman Peter King. We are talking terrorism. We are talking the economy. We are talking Ed Schultz, given his offer as senator, and of course, how can we not mention the RNC? I am interested in always in the two-party system, and you know that Michael Steele, the new chair of the Republican National Committee, is under fire. They believe that they cannot control him. They believe that he's too blunt in his statements, that the Republicans have no chance of winning the 2010 elections. I don't know what the projections are. I have not been watching close to the polls, but I'm having a lot of fun with Michael Steele where he is. Every time he moves, he gives the Democrats, I think, some room to wiggle and win again. So again, this is Verna Smith. This has been Issues in Focus. Would love to hear your ideas on the economy. We'd love to hear your ideas on Michael Steele, on Ed Schultz. Join the conversation. Leave a comment on this video. Leave a comment on my blog, zipinpolitics.com. Zipinpolitics.com. Would love to hear your points of view. Again, it's the economy, number 1. It's the economy, number 2. It's the economy, number 3. All the rest are a distant 3 and 4. Mr. President, we need to have a jobs bill. Mr. President, we need to give mainstream what Wall Street got. Short of that, it's doomsday for the Democrats come 2010. I am Verna Smith, and this has been Issues in Focus. Talk to you next week.